Hey everybody, welcome to live trading. And just a reminder that this video is for informational, educational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. I do not give signals. It's up to you to manage your own account and to use good risk management. I will show you if I take any trades. I will show you where I put my stop loss, my take profit, and I'll show you if I have a loss or a profit during the session. So let's have a look at the actual chart that I use. This is my trading chart on Tradingview. And we're looking at gold on the 10-minute time frame. Let me just turn off the music. Maybe that'll make it a little bit easier to hear me. And this is what I call the Tokyo lunch run. And usually it gets started right now on this candle. This is it's a little bit early actually. This is I wait for the half-hour candle, and that's another 30 seconds. But it's staying around this pivot point, 41.24. Been staying around here for the last couple of hours. This is the Asia session that I have blocked in gray here. The low during the Asia session, that was the very open there at 4093. And then our high today so far in the Asia session was 4134. So not much of a move. About a 25, 30, a $40 move, roughly $40 move. And now my trend line, I can move. This candle is closed, finished. And I'll put that right there. With a trend line strategy, if it breaks below my upward trend line, then and closes below that trend line, then I will go short. If it breaks above my downward trend line and closes above the downward trend line, then I will go long. Very simple strategy. It works. That's why I've been using it for more than 18 months now, and it's the only strategy that I use. If you're new to the channel and just tuned in, let me know where you're watching from. Now always wait for the candle to close, so I don't do anything. This is the candle, the active candle. I need to wait another 8.5 minutes for this candle to close. And we started out below the previous day low from yesterday. You can see the yellow line here, previous day low from yesterday. We came back above that, and then back down below it, and then back above it again. And this is where the liquidity pool is. So usually if it breaks above that, then normally it would perhaps fall down and continue its bearish movement after taking all this liquidity. But these are strange days. You never know what will happen. It's never the same from day to day. Trading at 41.26 now. And there's Raj. Hey, yeah, I had a great weekend, Raj. Thank you for that. I went up to northeast of Thailand to stay with some friends. Had a great time. Took a couple of days off. Now I'm back in the saddle. Back in the saddle today, and I passed my Ola Prime prop firm account this morning. I got in. I got up early today and looked at this Shanghai opening here and took a little short trade. I only needed a little bit to pass that challenge, and I actually had my take profit right there. It just hit that exactly exactly what I needed to pass the challenge on the prop firm. And then it came up. So I took a short trade, had it said just enough to give me the pass on the challenge, worked out perfectly. So I might not take a trade today. I might just celebrate, relax, enjoy. I don't want to, get overconfident or get greedy or go crazy. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's always a nice feeling to get that done, get it done and dusted. And I've got two more that I'm working on, but they're going to take a little bit longer probably. So what are we looking at with gold? We got our previous day low here, and gold is bearish on all the time frames. Daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, bearish on all the time frames. So what's it going to do? Just staying around this pivot point today, well, the last couple of hours, and our previous day high is way up here at 41.80. That's where we got to last night. So it could possibly go up there and take that out, but that would be maybe during the London session if it gets moving, or during the opening of the New York session, maybe. But gold is bearish, and we expect to see lower prices. Oil is going up. That war has started again, slowly, a little bit. Oh man, let's look at oil and look at oil on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, big move up. Yeah, it's been pretty steady around 67, $68 for a couple of weeks. And now they've started shooting each other again. So we had a big move up yesterday, and now it's come continuing up. Still getting upward movement today. We had a high of 70, nearly 73. So if the price of oil continues down, gold is likely to continue up as it was doing during the busiest part of the war. I'm sorry, gold will continue down. That's what we were seeing for a long time there. Oil goes up, gold goes down, interest rates go up. That's generally the big picture. But things change very rapidly in this business, eh? So I didn't post in Telegram that I was going live. Maybe I should go over there and do that. Alex was asking me earlier today if I was going to do live. Oh, hello, Sharon. I didn't see your comment. Sorry about that. If you're still here, how are you doing, my friend? Over in Kathmandu, you're having a nice summer. I see the temperatures are very moderate. Good time to be in Kathmandu. So I have another 2.5 minutes on this candle. It looks like it wants to do nothing. We've been getting this actually the last what couple of weeks, 10 days or something. Not getting any activity on the what I call the Tokyo lunch run on this first candle. Usually it takes off and then we get a good trade. I haven't been seeing that, But then when Europe opens at the top of the hour, then we start to get something. But that's the way the market is. It's always changing. It's never the same from day to day. Do you guys have a trade open? Anybody in the watching? You have a trade open? There we go. Now getting something happening here. Getting a good move there. Just that's not going to come down. So I'm going to put the trend line over just a little bit. So it could be that we'll go up and take out the previous day high from yesterday, possibly. That's a possibility. That's what I'm kind of. If I was going to make a plan, that's what I would be planning. So nobody has a trade open yet. Nah, just going up a little bit. It's been higher than that. It's been up to what 41.34. Now we're at 41.28. That's all. We had some big moves on yesterday. Might just go back and look at that while we're waiting. Had some big moves yesterday. Eh? Yeah, this is the Asian session. Made a big drop down and then didn't do too much in the Europe session. Then London, after they got started, well, let's see what. Well, yeah, London pushed it up a little bit, then back down, and then wow, then it really took off. This was that started about 2 hours after London opened, and that's kind of typical actually. Right at that time period, a couple of hours after the London Open, sometimes you get a really good move, and that was a really gigantic move. Then when New York opened, well, they didn't like that too much, and they brought it back down. And that's because all it did yesterday, they took out the Asia high. You see, the Asia high was right here. That's all they did. That's the liquidity pool. They took out that Asia high, and then they hesitated for a while, and then they finally got going. Boom, and it just went down for the rest of the New York session. But I wasn't trading yesterday. I just back in the saddle today. Here we go. Our next candle, we're getting something, maybe. Yeah, that's looking a little bit better. Get my little logo back up there where I like it. There we go. So if this breaks above, then yeah, I know gold is bearish on all the time frames, but we could go up and take out the previous day high from yesterday. That's my long-term outlook for today. Hey, Alex, you joined in. I'm not. I don't have a trade open. No trade open just yet. Gold is bearish on all the time frames, but it looks like it wants to go up. And I'm thinking we might take out the previous day high from yesterday, which is way up here at 41.80. And it's not that far away, not for gold. It's no big deal for gold. I was short this morning, I went short at the Shanghai Open, and I just stayed in here. I had my take profit right there, exactly where it came down to, and it hit the take profit, and I passed the challenge on my Ola Prime prop firm account. This is our second candle on the Tokyo lunch run. Do you have a trade open, Alex? I know you. I believe you were short yesterday. I don't remember. You had something going yesterday, and you posted something today. I can't remember what you posted today. Have a look at that. Yeah, I believe you were short earlier today, and it just missed your take profit by, you said, one tick. So how about this? We're getting a bounce away from the trend line. Came up here. This is the second touch point. Now it's come up there and bounced off of that. Not much going on here with the Tokyo lunch run, eh? Yeah, I'm doing great, Alex. I'm back in the saddle today, back in the regular routine after a nice long weekend up in the northeast of Thailand. It's always good to get out of the big city. 15 million people. Of course, that's not a big city for India. That's just a small town in India. Maybe we'll play some more music, eh? Oh, that was an odd New Zealand short trade. Okay. Oh, you were trading the news, right? I don't do. I did post the news, but I don't trade that those currency pairs. I don't trade currency pairs at all. I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh, good for you. Yeah, the interest rate news when that comes out, that can generally be a good one. You got to be careful though, but that can be a good one. It's usually a big move when they raise or lower the interest rates. That can be a big move. Still around 41.28, 41.29. Our high today is 41.34. Our low 4093. And I don't believe there's any news, any high impact news today. Let me just have a look at forexfactory.com. Nope. And then tomorrow we have the FOMC meeting minutes. So that might Canadian employment change. So very quiet week with the news as far as the U.S. economy goes. Now here's where you could have taken a bounce. Sometimes I will take the bounce trade. This trendline strategy, you can work it both ways. If it breaks above and closes above, you go long. Or if it bounces off of that and starts to come down, then you can go short. And can be a good little trade, because if you take the bounce, and it looks like it's going to come on down. Got a short on the Shanghai Open, but it didn't last very long. Yeah. And then you got out good. And then it turned around even before the top of the hour. So that was a very, very short run down. And then it went right back up. So you could say that what we saw here was a liquidity grab there, going above the previous day low. And then they start down, but then they come up here and sweep all that liquidity again. And then we could very well continue to much lower prices today. Just have to wait and let the price tell us what it's going to do. Hey, it's not telling us anything now. Look at this, 2 hours, nothing. Just setting up a new price structure here. And eventually we'll get a break of this structure, and it will go down or it'll go up. Well, it works for some people. It works sometimes. I like to do it sometimes, but I wouldn't say that it doesn't work. I know some people that they only trade the bounce. But it does work. We have one guy in our group, in the Telegram group, he likes to trade the bounce. And I know there's a trader on YouTube that she likes to trade the bounce. She only trades the bounce. She doesn't trade the break. 10 a.m. So another 7 minutes before top of the hour. This is a really boring time, eh? So I saw another movie on Sunday night. I went to see Supergirl. If you haven't seen that yet, I will say don't bother. It wasn't any good at all. I was really disappointed in that. It's a DC Comics movie. I like the Marvel movies, but the DC Comics, they're not so good. And this one, Supergirl, it was not really worth it. Is anybody watching sports? Do you like to watch the Wimbledon? The Wimbledon is going on now, and they're into the quarterfinals with the women and the men. It's pretty amazing to watch Djokovic yesterday in his quarterfinal. Now he's in the semifinal. The match lasted 5 hours and 15 minutes, and Djokovic won. He's incredible. He's the GOAT. Oh, you finally saw Mortal Kombat 2. Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm not really a Mortal Kombat fan. We have a guy in our group. He loves Mortal Kombat. He's been playing I think it's a video game. It originated as a video game. He knows all the characters and everything. Oh, Roger's making dinner. Okay. What's for dinner, bro? So I didn't know that Mortal Kombat 2 would still be showing in the cinemas. Maybe you watched it on the computer. Sub Zero. What the heck is Sub Zero? Is that your dinner? Okay. Another 3.5 minutes on this before top of the hour. It doesn't look like we're going to get anything on this Tokyo lunch run. But sometimes when Europe opens, lately they start doing something. Let me just go back to yesterday and see what they did. Yesterday, 12:30. Right there is the opening of the Europe session. No, they moved up a little bit, not much, and then went sideways. And then London opened, and they pushed it up some more. Okay, so Europe might not do anything today. Another 2.5 minutes. It's really going to be curious to see how this Mideast war plays out this week, eh? Oil is already starting to move back up. Now it's around 72, $73. It's a big move yesterday, and they've already started shooting at each other again. And I think the U.S. did something like 80 strikes. Don't know exactly what they bombed or what they were shooting at. And Iran has said they are going to come back with a crushing return of fire, crushing response to the U.S.'s bombing yesterday. So it doesn't sound like much of a ceasefire, does it? Harini 1117-1. Oh, Sub-Zero is a character in Mortal Kombat. Okay. You see, there you go. I don't know any of the characters, but I'll tell you, if one of the guys in our group, Ago, he knows all the characters. He would have known exactly when you posted that. He would know what you're talking about. Sub-Zero. I never did get into video games. So when you got a sideways, just close the trade either in a profit or a loss. Yeah. Now it's top of the hour. Let's see what happens. Harini 1117. Where are you from? Don't think I've seen you in the chat before. So still cannot make any adjustment on our trend line yet. Total sideways since this is now 3 hours. Boom, nothing. So I'll stay here for one more candle and let's see what it's going to do. I'm a little bit hesitant. I'm not really all that excited about taking a trade. I passed my prop firm challenge this morning and, feeling good about that with the trade I had over here in the Shanghai opening. So I might just let that kind of settle into my confidence level, settle into my brain, and then come back later, maybe in the New York session. I don't like to just jump out of one trade and start making more trades. I'm a very conservative trader, as you have probably noticed. I trade small and I grow my account gradually over time. The years of blowing up accounts, that's a long, long, long time ago. Everybody goes through that stage. And you either learn or you give up. Yeah, they're trying to trying to deal with inflation in New Zealand, eh? It's a problem all over the world, actually. Every time I go to 7-Eleven, they put the price up on the last thing I bought last week. Or if I go anywhere, 7-Eleven is our common convenience store here. So where I buy milk and bananas and bread and yogurt and stuff like that. Prices are going up on everything everywhere. Well, I'm sure Thailand is cheaper than New Zealand. I tell you what, go to Nepal. Wow. That is one of the top 5 cheapest countries in the world. And a beautiful place to live. Vietnam is good. Vietnam is along the same par as Thailand as far as affordability. Okay, now we're getting something going here. Coming down. We still got 5 minutes on that candle. And I'm pretty sure India is cheaper than New Zealand. And this, don't take this the wrong way, Alex, but I would not want to live in India. It's just too crowded. You have so many people there, people everywhere. Okay, so getting a little bit of a break below the trend line. We're still around this pivot point, eh? I would want to see a much better break. If I took a short trade, my stop loss would be at 41.32. It's now at 41.24. That's a reasonable stop loss. I always like to know where I'm going to put the stop loss before I open the trade. I always check that out first. So if I go short here, then my stop loss would be right there. Well, Asia is crowded. Yeah, but India is more crowded. Laos is a nice country, yeah, north of Thailand. It's a landlocked country, and it's cheap. It's about the same as Thailand, but the infrastructure in Laos is less developed than other countries. Okay, what are we getting here now? Still 2 minutes to go on this one. Hmm. Got a nice bearish candle here, eh? Let's go over and look at my other chart. Hmm. Okay. Mhm. I'm just looking at my MT5, guys. Bear with me here for a second. Considering my options. Okay, it's pulled back up above that. Another 1 minute. I really don't like it when it does that right on the trend line. Came down. If it closed right here, that would be I would go short. But then it comes back a little bit right on the trend line. Okay, now this is looking better. Yeah. Let me see there, 41.32. And I pulled back up above. It doesn't close below. Where it is now, I don't go short. Oh, yeah. Alex, you want to go to the UAE? Yeah, me too. It's not crowded there. Lots of wide open desert. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, this is not a short trade for me. You see, it didn't close below the trend line. So now I'm going to adjust my trend line and we start again. This is the Europe opening now. This is the top of the hour. No, that was the first candle there. That was the Europe open there. And now we got the second candle. Still staying right on that pivot point, eh? 41.25, 41.24. Okay, that's just. I was really getting all excited. I was going to take a short trade there, but that's not according to my rules. Now this next candle might do something, eh? And oil is staying about where it is. Bitcoin is not doing anything. Oh, I know what I wanted to mention before I go. Nasdaq. I've been looking at Nasdaq, Raj, and I've got my trend lines all set up on Nasdaq, and I've been watching this the last since I said I would start watching it the last couple of weeks, and I need to come in a little bit steeper with that trend line there. There we go. And what I've been seeing is that actually with the Shanghai Singapore opening, sometimes you get a good move on the Nasdaq, and I think that's what you were telling me also. This is the opening of the Shanghai market right there, and a good move down. And I believe it did the same yesterday. Yeah. This is uh, this is the opening candle there. You got a bit of a move down, came back up, and then a really good drop there, and then goes sideways during the day. Yeah, I've been monitoring this. I haven't taken a trade on it yet, but I'm all set up to do that once I get comfortable with what I'm seeing. And I'm pretty confident that this trend line strategy will work well with this. So maybe you're off having dinner or something, Raj, but you can leave comments later. And I will try to refer back to that NASDAQ chart during the live sessions. Now look, oh, looks like it might want to go up, eh? Well, I've got another appointment coming up, guys, so I'm going to have to leave. Wow, look at this. Just when I'm going to get out of here. But I've still got 6 minutes to go on this candle. But if that closes above, I believe I would go long. Got all this bullish movement here. Got bullish here, and then consolidation, and now trying to get maybe possibly a break of structure. And let me go over and look at my MT5 right quick. See what I've got over there. Very bullish candle. And we are above that. Hmm. Wow. Hmm. Oh, okay. All right, guys. I'm sorry, but I've got another appointment coming up, and I'm going to have to get out of here. So thanks everybody for being here. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to click that like button. And I am back in the saddle again, so I will see you again same time tomorrow. Messages, you can get me in Telegram. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, be sure and click that subscribe button and the little bell so you'll be notified when I make videos. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. Thanks very much.